Hello everyone, I am Catechus Gaming, and today we will be continuing the guided walkthrough for Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last episode, young Link kinda maybe got groped in a well by a zombie, but he got the Lens of Truth. This episode, adult Link is going to use that lens to clear the Shadow Temple. Worth it, I guess? Now sit back and grab some snacks as we dive in. Alright, look at this character card. Yeah, Water Temple's done. It's smooth sailing from here, boys. Alright, here we are, ye old Temple of Time. We're gonna wanna pop over here because I never remember the Shadow Temple tune. Yeah, that's a difficult tune. Let's try it. I highly recommend heading to this dungeon with at least 3 fairies. The boss of it is a total douche. Oh, there we go. Remembered. Awesome. Now we can warp to the graveyard and kind of reach a spot that we couldn't get to without this song. I guess Impa either knows the song and it works for her, or she's got mad hops to leap all the way up here. Be careful though, you can kind of climb this, and we don't want to do that. Also, this is one of the few times where one of these spells is actually going to be mandatory. So make sure you have Din's Fire. Because as we head down the stairwell here, we're in a weird room filled with unlit torches. Yeah, just hop in the middle, Din's Fire. This dungeon is one of my favorites. It's like a Ghost Adventures episode, but it's only you, there's no camera, and actually ghost and undead. Cool. Probably the coolest dungeon entrance. Alright, welcome to the Shadow Temple official. And I need me a Lens of Truth. Okay. Now, first thing we're going to want to do is use our long shot to cross this gap towards a creepy wall. The shadow will yield only to the one with the Eye of Truth. Handed down at Kakariko Village. Alright, thanks for the hints, creepy guy. But if we use the Lens of Truth, turns out he's just invisible, so that's cool. In this room, we're gonna ignore it for now. There's things we need to do first. So if we head to the left here, there's another invisible wall with the door behind it. Now in here, yeah, more invisible walls, get used to it, but these are very chatty walls. One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. Yep, get used to that phrase. Now that we're in here, we're in a kind of a figure 8 room, but we're gonna want to head to the right to this glowing set of eyes here. Shadow Temple. Here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. Yeah, behind him, another fake wall and a door. And a re-dead. Get used to those in here. So we're gonna sun song it up. Deal with these little turds. And there's also 2 keys. So there's one up there, one right there. Take care of them quick. Get behind this little bugger and just come out slashing. Now their screams will actually scare Link in this temple. Not sure why. Guess it's the ambiance. But we get a big chest for our troubles. Let's see what's inside. Come on. Big money, no whammy. Okay, we got a map. That's not that bad. Let's take a peek at this place. It's actually pretty big, all dungeons considered. But it's mostly large room sizes instead of large quantity of rooms. Alright, now that we have this, if need be, we can pop some pots here. Oh, we do need arrows. We're definitely going to need arrows for the boss of this dungeon. Alright, now that we have that, make your way back into the figure 8 room. And we're going to want to go right. And between these 2 pots is another invisible wall that wants to talk to us. Yep. Bloody hatred. Got it. Oh my god, these walls are so chatty. Alright. when we're on the other side, we're going to want to keep going right. This one doesn't have anything, but over here has a door to our most hated mini-boss ever. Yeah, would you look at that? Another dead hand. Now, if you use the Lens of Truth in this room, see the black square by Link there? Well, the black circle? That's where the dead hand is. So you can actually position yourself away from him and before you get caught. But I hate these things. I'm just probably going to let him hit me because these things seem to just grab me immediately afterwards. There we go. Fine. I'm over here, you overgrown turkey. Seriously, look at that wiggle. Tell me he's not a turkey. Yeah, we can only hit him 3 times before he saunters off. So much fun. Alright, come on. It looks like a face hugger from Aliens just latched onto him. Oh, cool. We got out of it. And we didn't get re-grabbed. That might be a first. So there's another 3 hits. Yeah. Not so tough now, Mr. Dead Hand. Because I'm an adult. Yeah, this adult can fight back, unlike the kid version of me that you groped. Okay, this is going down a dark rabbit hole. Alright, come on. Wiggle, Link. Wiggle. There we go. Yeah, it is possible to completely no-hit this, but I'm not that good. There he is, dead. For hopefully the last time. Alright. Now, our prize for this one. Come on, big money. Oh, we got the hover boots. Heck yeah. Alright, so just like the iron booties, we gotta come to this screen to equip these things. And they're gonna make Link very floaty. And yeah, he has no friction when he runs. It sucks. Like, he'll slide around. Super frustrating. So we're only gonna wear them when needed. And they'll, again, hover boot, so he'll hover off ledges before he jumps. Anyway, now that we're back in this room, we want to make it all the way back to the entrance and get talked at by every wall. So we want to head through here, back to the first part of the figure 8 room, and on the exact opposite side, we'll get to the puzzle room we skipped. Alright, now that we have the hover boots, we can actually complete this puzzle and cross the gap and get to the door over there in the creepy mouth. But this room has a bit of a puzzle. As you can see, there's the center statue with a push thing on the side, and a bunch of skull heads on posts that disappear with the Lens of Truth. Well, for the most part. What we want to do is take the center statue and make it face the only skull on a stick that exists. And it'll be different from all of you, so it's a bit random. So ours is exactly 180, so we're just going to get pushing. If you make it face the wrong skull, it'll open up a trap and reset the room and deal a little bit of damage. And it'll be in a different spot, too. There we are. We pushed it there, and then we gotta walk away. And the door opens. Huzzah! Now we need our hover booties. And there we go. Just enough to cross the gap. And now we can take off the hover booties. Didn't miss this from the water temple. Now, down this corridor in front of us is a big Beamos. It's no different than the Beamos from Dodongo's Cavern, except it'll take 2 hits to kill. Just gotta yeet some bombs at it. Now, when it is dead, Navi... Oh, cool, more bombs. Navi is indicating something's there. If needed, play the Song of Storms, and we can get a free fairy. And this room resets every time, so you can keep getting fairies. There we are. Heal me as it rains inside. Come on. There we are. Okay, now that that's out of the way, this room looks like a dead end, but it's not. There's a fake door there and a fake wall there and a fake wall here. We want to go through the right-hand side first and through this door. And in here, there's going to be 2 Gibdos as an adult Link. Super, just great. So, as usual, play the Sun Song. Yeah, that'll freeze him. And then just get behind him and start stabbing. Oh yeah. Don't think you don't get any punishment. Get over here. Come on, there you go. Okay. Last big chest. There we go. I thought he dropped something. Come on, give us what everyone knows you're gonna give us. The compass. Now we know where we're going. Super handy. Okay, we're done in this room. Head out, back into the big BMOS room. We can just ignore him. We're gonna run around him, straight across the room, and through the left-hand door. Now this room is very similar to the Ice Cavern, where it has the spinning scythes. It's just a lot creepier looking. So we just gotta run around and grab all the silver rupees. But there is obstacles and garbage in the way. Alright, so, but it still doesn't do that much damage. So we got 3. Come on, over here in the alcove is the 4th one. Now, pay attention to the floor, how it has the 2 different patterns. The circular-ish one, as long as we don't stand in there, we won't get stabbed. So we can just stand here, long shot up yonder, get the last rupee. Which opens the door to a chest. Come on. Ah, really? That was a bit dramatic. There also is a future shortcut you can see on my map in red. We'll cover that later, but this is where it'll spit you out. Let's try to make our way over here, grab our little tiny treasure. There we go, we got a small key. Awesome. Okay, now that we have that, we're done in this room, so we want to head back into the big BMOS room. And this time we're actually going to want to kill him, just to make our lives easy. One and 2. Yep. Oh, he didn't drop more bombs. But yeah, see how Navi's still indicating there? You can get another berry. Now this wall here isn't fake. We actually have to bomb the one behind him to our left from the previous room. And there you go, a locked door. That's why we needed our key. Okay, in this room is very annoying, and I'd be shocked if you get through without any damage. This room is S-shaped, has some guillotines, but more annoyingly, it has hidden big Skulltulas. There's 3 of them, so we're just going to inch our way down very carefully. So there's 1. There's 2. And at the bottom here is going to be another one. Oh, yeah, but they drop hearts. Wait, yeah, there he is. There's the 3rd bugger. This is why no one likes you spiders. Bull crap like this. And here are the guillotines. Now you can see the shadow after the first one here. There's another big Skulltula. Roll through, inch forward, take this bugger out. Gotcha. And just keep trucking. Oh, yeah. Great. They're wall masters. That's what Navi's trying to tell us. But it's really only here, so don't worry. Once we get past this, we're fine. Now, this area may make it look like you need the hover boots, but don't. Just jump. And be careful at the 3rd one. a red bubble's gonna come out, so just block up. Ah. Oh, I was hoping we'd actually kill him. Now, here, when you jump to the next platform, be very careful. A Stalfos will leap out and try to attack us, but we're going to ignore him for now and head to the left here. As you can see, there are some invisible platforms, and we're going to want to access that door. So let's go. Again, hover boot's not necessary, so there he is. We're just going to ignore him and keep heading this way. Now, you don't need the lens on to actually land on these platforms if you want to conserve magic. There we go. Now, in this room is another puzzle, but don't leave the actual corridor yet. Use your lens of truth. There's an invisible Reaper in here, and a whole mess of bats, and a like. This room's out to get you. So, we're going to want to go to each corner of the room and kill each of the bats. There's one. There's two. And then we're going to want to kill the like without getting stabbed, so we can draw him out a little bit. Okay, stab him once and run away. And there he is. Now he's dead. Oh yay, money I don't need. Now in this corner, there's no keys, but there are some hearts, and you could play the Song of Time to get up there and get them. That corner is keys free. Just got this one here. There we are. Once they're all dead, I guess we make the door face happy, and he opens up for us. Super weird. But behind this gate is the first dungeon Skulltula. Get in my pocket. Give me that token. Number 82. We're getting there. And we get a chest with 5 rupees. If you lost your shield to the like, it'll have another Highland shield in it. But a hidden chest sits right next to it, so you need the lens of truth to open it. Yeah, arrows. Again, we want all the arrows we can have. Now we just want to get across the room safely and head back to the previous one. Now in here, painfully, now we have to kill the Stalfos. So make your way all the way over to his platform. You don't actually have to really kill him. You can kind of edge him to the over the ledge and he'll fall and die. He won't hover. Let's see if we can do that. Aw, come on. Come on, bud. Fall. You're so close. You had like 1 foot off. Okay, fine. I guess we'll just kill you. There. Alright, once he's dead, you can play the Song of Storms again. But we want to wait for this platform to go to its lowest position and jump onto it. And then wait for it to get to like its highest position, leap off onto this platform. But do not continue on through the guillotine. Instead, turn around and take this little tiny pathway here. This Beamos we're going to want to kill because you can kind of see it's holding a silver rupee under it. So we're just going to throw a bomb at it. Luckily, he's a regular Beamo, so we can just kill it in one shot. There we are. 1. Ah, dang it. 2. 3. 4. And number 5 here. Now this will open up the gate for us to head through. Oh yeah. Wait, there's no Gorons here. Never mind. Be very careful in this room here. Those crush spikes there, if they hit you, will reset the room on you and you'll take damage. We don't want that. But there's a convenient sign over here. What do you got to say? Only one with the Eye of Truth will find the stone umbrella that protects against the rain of blades. Well, They would have said something earlier, would have brought my own stone umbrella. But if we use the lens of truth, we can see that there's a block over here we can pull out. Very slowly. Link, what are you? Hourly? Come on. Alright. And we can use this to shield ourselves. So we're just going to want to push it through. Very, very slowly. And if we position it in the right spot in between them, it'll block both of them a little bit further. Still a little bit more. There we go. Now both of them are landing on the top. And that allows us to get behind this grate for yet another gold Skulltula. Come here, number 83. I got room in my pocket. There we go. Now, there is this very slow-moving blade over here, but there's nothing behind the corner, except for a couple of jars. Feel free to skip the extra damage I took. But behind this gated area across from the Skulltula is a mini chest for us. More arrows. Well, we should be full by now. Now, to continue this room, we're going to want to pull the block the rest of the way so we don't get hit by a spike trap. Both of the falling spike traps to be able to reach the floor. As we pull, I want everyone to remember this is a grave. Like, what is this room for in a grave? And we need it to climb up above here. Okay, so now that the far one is reaching the floor, that's good. We can climb over this one to get another chest. Yay, more pointless money. And there's a switch here. So now we can use this spike trap here as a bridge over. Now let's see what all this trouble was worth. A key. Of course it's a key. Why wouldn't it be a key? Thanks, room. Okay, with that, we can head back to the guillotine room. And we're just going to run past the BMOS trap. Back across the tiny earthen bridge. Now we're ready for the guillotine portion. If we use our lens of truth, we'll see that there's a still moving platform after it and a moving one beyond that. Just gotta carefully hop across, but this is why we needed the key. Easy peasy. Now don't move in this room. One, you can hear the noise of re-deads, so there's two of them we gotta take care of. Additionally, our lens of truth will reveal hidden spike traps. I'm gonna start off playing the Ye Olde Sun song. We're going to take care of these nuisances first. It kind of looks like, before I start slashing here, that they're sitting in the Terminator pose when he first comes to the past. Kind of weird. But if you need magic, remember, Redeads pretty much always drop magic pots, which is good. There we go. Both are dead. Oh, I love being rewarded for efforts. Okay, use the lens of truth so we don't hit the spikes. What do we get? Ah, great, money. Never mind, I take it all back. Well, now we just gotta pick up these rupees here. As you can see, most of them are floating above us. So much fun. So, the higher ones, there are little hookshot points we can use. That one. Get this one over here. Now there's a hidden platform here with a hookshot point above it. Grab this one. Now you can leap to get that one, but you're probably going to end up falling on a spike trap. So I'm going to equip the hover booties. Try to get a running start. There we go. Gates open. Wait. It hovers over the spike traps. How cool is that? I never knew that. I amuse myself. Alright, now that that's over, we can take the booties off. Now that we got all the rupees and the doors open, we're going to want to head through this door here. This is probably the second most metal room in this entire dungeon. Yeah! Oh, wait, there are fire keys in here. Hold on. Flying right above us. Let's try to get to their level a little bit. Yeah, you little bugger. Fire keys. So annoying. Okay, now that they're dead... Ooh, but he dropped hearts. Hold on. Okay. Now this room has a giant fiery skull in the center and have stairs up behind it. So we're going to want to go up behind it, where there will be a couple more keys for us to kill before they turn all fiery. Okay, get rid of you, and you. And now is when all our practice for the spinning pot heart piece as young Link comes into play here. So our goal is to take one of these bomb flowers here. Link will ever grab it. And we gotta throw it into the flaming skull. Sweet. But doing so will actually drop a small key on the ground, which is kind of weird. I figured it would have put it in a chest. Also, behind the skull is our next Skulltula. It's a bit of a theme here with the skulls. But alright, key and token in hand, let's head out of the room. Now in here, we're going to want to get to the upper platform there, but how do we do that? Well, if we use our lens of truth, we can see that there's an invisible hookshot point up here. Sweet. And with our key, we can get through the door. Now this room is a huge pain in the butt, right? It's got giant wind fans at the end that make it hard to walk against, as you can see, and spike traps that slowly move across. We actually want our iron booties for this, because when we wear the iron booties, we're too heavy to blow around by the giant fans, but very easy to walk into spike traps. So we're just going to want to keep them on. After the first one is a invisible big Skulltula. Take care of him. Now after the second one, it looks like we should use our hover booties to get across, but don't. Instead, long shot to that wood structure up above. No, Link, I want you to fall. Come on. No, stop climbing up, Link. You're killing me here. Fall down. Okay, now this room, be very careful. There's an eye switch across the way, but it's actually a fake and a booby trap. And when it opens its eye, it's actually going to shoot fireballs at us. Let's see if it opens. No, not yet. Well, oh, of course, it had to wait until I got a little too close. Now, you can use your shield to deflect the fireballs, or they'll set you on fire, kind of what it is. But you want to wait for the eye to open and then shoot your arrow at it. And it'll take a minute. Here we go. And that'll destroy it. You don't have to. It just makes it a lot easier to traverse this wind tunnel. Well, when ready, head through the door here. And we're going to want to, 1, put on normal booties, and 2, play the sun song, because holy crap, there's a re-dead just to our left here. And our right. The sun song will also spawn a fairy in the middle, which is great in case you're injured. Which, for once, shockingly, I have full health. Haha! Navi, you're killing me here. We gotta work. We can't exactly get behind them here. So, be very careful so they don't grab you. And we missed the fairy. That's cool too, I guess. Come on. Yeah, no damage. Pro gamer. Okay. When they're dead, we want to use Navi to talk to this weird wall. Hey Link, I hear things whispering in the room and I'm scared. Those with sacred feet should let the wind guide them. Then they will be led to the hidden path. That's what it said, and kind of how it said. Okay, now in this room, just to the right of that is a invisible chest we can snag. Good. Kitted out our arrows again. Now we just want to head back out through this door here. Now, watch out. Yeah, we got lit on fire. Now, what he's talking about is on the wall to our right is an invisible pathway, and we're going to have to wait for it to stop blowing. There we go. Put on our hover booties and let the wind kind of help us across the way. Line herself up. Oh, dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay, try that again. It's a little difficult. Gotta let the wind build up a smidge and let it blow us across. There we go. That's how it should have been the first time. Through the door here, definitely put on regular shoes as there's 2 Gibdos in here. We can see the Gibdos, but better check and make sure there's no keys in here. Yep, not seeing anything around here. That's a good sign. Alright, so just a couple Gibdos in here. Play us a sun song. Easy enough. Starting to... stupid flying pots. Alright, got him down. Yeah, another blind pot. Thanks, ghost. Take him down. Ooh, treasure! Yay! Alright, let's grab our prize. God, these chests are so hard to see against the background textures. But another $5. Awesome. Now, over here, by our main entrance, is a weird pile of dirt. What we're going to want to do is drop a bomb on it. And not get blasted ourselves. Underneath it, and invisible, is another chest. There we go. There's the small key we need. Now that we got that, we're going to want to head through the locked door, because now we can. Now we're in a super weird room with a boat. Right now, we're going to ignore the boat, and we're going to grab this block here and pull it out. What this is going to do is create a shortcut back to the entrance with the first spinny Reaper room, the one that wasn't invisible. Just got to get behind it. We also need it to be on the other side of the room so we can use it to climb up and jump on top of the boat. I love how Link is so strong that he can actually push this thing, because holy cow. That's a big block of granite. A little bit closer. There we are. That's the noise we all love. So yeah, if we head through here, climb up this railing, ignore the scratching, we'll get to that in a moment. And if we keep climbing, what feels like... This reminds me of the fire temple with that really, really long fall we had to take for that one Goron. But there we go. We're in the first spinning scythe room, so that's where that'll take us. So we'll just want to drop down, because we want to be back at the boat area. So, climb on up here, and we're going to jump on top of the boat. Ignore the Triforce for now, we'll get to that later. Navi's trying to tell us that there's a way to get up there for the scratching. So we're going to need a long shot, and we're going to want to play our Scarecrow song. Which mine is just a circle, because I'm a simpleton. Oh, thanks for coming to this nightmare-fueled place, Pierre. You're helpful. There we are. Couple free hearts, but more importantly, our next Skulltula. Come here, buddy. Get in my pocket. Alright, now we got him. So here comes the fun part, besides the concussion. The fun part is we're going to want to get on the boat, play Zelda's Lullaby, because it's a Triforce symbol, but then we're going to get ambushed by 2 Staffos. However, we do not have to kill them. We just have to stay alive. Eventually, the boat will vanish on us, and we will have to jump off. Whether they're alive or dead does not matter. So enjoy that. But this is, holy cow, the bobbiest boat ever. Link, don't get seasick. Please. I need you to block things. Yeah, so there's one. As long as you're in combat with one, the other one should leave you alone. Alright, come on. Yeah, there's the other one behind us. Apparently I was standing on his spawn spot and he didn't want to come. Okay, so we got one dead, but I feel getting close here. Just gotta keep track of our boat progress. Wow, I think that's the first time I actually killed both of them. Usually I just block. Okay, now we've reached the other side of the room. We're gonna want to get off the boat and land on that location there, because Navi will warn us the boat's gonna fall. Quite literally. That's the worst sink ever. But now we're kind of stranded here, which is cool. Really our only option is the door in front of us, so we'll take it. Now, this room is filled with invisible walls and, don't use that, use this. Invisible walls and floor masters walking around. Yeah, they'll try to come at you through the invisible wall. They can see you, which is super weird. But what we're going to want to do in this room is make our way to the door on our left. Hopefully alive. So we're just going to want to snake our way here in a clockwise fashion and then head through this door right in front of us. Now this room actually has a floor master, but it's invisible. So we're going to want to kill that. And honestly, the easiest way to kill the rest of them, even though they're invisible, just use Din's Fire. It'll use more MP, but it's way easier than trying to hunt them down with a sword. Got them all. Note, you can't use Din's Fire while the Lens of Truth is on. Same thing with the sword spin magic. So that's why I opted to do that. But yeah, they pretty much always drop magic, so at least they're helpful. Alright. That'll give us a chest that we want with a key. Nice. We want that key. And we're going to want to head back out into the room. We're going to want to continue going clockwise around the room to our next door. Also practice the 5 Ds of dodgeball here to avoid getting groped by some floor hands. Gross. Here is possibly the most metal room in this entire dungeon. It's got 3 flaming skulls that we can throw bombs into the tops of to get goodies, but honestly, we don't need to. There's nothing important inside them. What we want to do is kind of get behind them. I mean, you can if you want. You'll get minor treasures. It's not really worth it, and they're all random. But behind them is Skulltula number 86, the last one for this dungeon. Huzzah! Now what we want to do is continue going around the room. Come on, Hedge Maze, let's go. Final door in this room will lead us to the boss key room. Now, this room has a spike trap that's slowly closing in on us. Don't panic, it's really easy to deal with. Just equip Din's Fire and give it a blast. Straight up destroys those things and damages the re-deads that's behind them. Win-win. But since there are undead enemies, we're going to want to play the Sun Song. Okay. So Re-Dead on our left. Now Re-Dead is full dead. And he has a treasure. Another $5. Like, what the heck? Okay, that one's still burning. We don't need no water. Let the undead mother burn. Okay, he's gone. And we get the big gilded boss key chest. Oh yeah, boss key. Best key. Okay, that's it. Now we just gotta make it to the dungeon boss. Head back out to the maze room. Continue working ourselves around in the pattern to go back to the boat room. Just gotta keep going clockwise here. And now we got to get across this gap to our right. It's actually easier than it sounds. There's a big statue there, and a bunch of bombs underneath it, which sounds like a win-win. So what we're going to want to do is equip a fire arrow, and shoot the bombs with it. I love that all these optional items like Din's fire and the fire arrows are freaking mandatory in this dungeon for the most part. There we go. Luckily we didn't get squished, and now we can proceed across. I'm gonna equip just regular arrows, because we're gonna need those for the dungeon boss, who's quite possibly the hardest boss. Oh, we lost those arrows. Not cool, man. Not cool. Alright, like, how about you grab that pot and we're gonna eat it. And get nothing. Fantastic. Okay. Now that we're done horsing around, let's cross this bridge here. Too bad Link can't be this destructive in more dungeons. I mean, why need a key when you have a megaton hammer? Now, something we can do here is head over to the other broken pillar, and Navi's indicating something there. So we can play the Song of Time and get a blue block to appear. For some reason, that phrase is harder to say than it should be. So we can climb up this, get ourselves a free heart. Then Navi's indicating something on the top of the platform over there. So we can play the Scarecrow song and Pierre will move over there. Oh, nope, don't use your bow. Want to use that long shot. Come on, bud, right between the eyes. Perfect. Look at that, we're almost... No, we are full health. I forgot how to count for a moment there. Okay, now that we have that, we're going to equip our arrows again. Oh, good. Arrows in these pots. They didn't fall into the void. We are maxed out. And we have a spare key, so we can get through this door. Now this room, again, Lens of Truth to reveal hidden platforms that we can jump across. Got to this one. Now that's a bit of a leap for us, so we're going to equip the hover booties. There we go. And make our way to the big gilded door here. Awesome. Now it's time for the hardest boss fight. Oh great, we're on a giant drum. Awesome. Now we can play a beat to our demise. Yeah, isn't that nightmare fuel? Phantom Shadow Beast Bongo Bongo. Okay, so brief descriptions here. He will go invisible like that. The only way to make him visible and actually damage him is we have to shoot his hands or damage his hands in any form so they turn blue. They'll be stunned for a little bit. Then his eye will open we have to damage his eye, he'll fall down, and then we can stab him. And boy, do we have to stab him, like 18-ish times, so be prepared for a long fight. Now, when you do damage and stun his hands, they will drop goodies like arrows and magic. That's a win-win, but I'm going to rely more on fairies, and hopefully that'll get us in a good spot. So, with that, let's give it a try. I'm also wearing the hover booties to, Oh, come on, Link. Target something. Yeah, there we go. Stunned his hand. Don't let his hand grab you like I did, like an idiot, because it will do a lot of damage to us and throw us into the poison swamp that surrounds. So we got to get back on the drum very quick. And we're going to try that again. So shoot that hand. Shoot that hand as it comes at us. Turn the lens of truth on. Shoot the eye. And then get in there. Just to stab it. So that's 2 hits because we did a leap attack. And you're going to have to get good at patterns here because of the drumming. So there we go. Got him again. Unleash hell. That was a bunch of good hits there. And that's it. If you're good at patterns, this will go real well with you. Aw, dang it. Yeah, sometimes Link has trouble actually shooting an arrow at the eye. So, I'm sorry if that happens to you. Okay, there's that. Gotta come out stabbing. I'm gonna get those arrows, but we're fine with 31. It's one hand. Oh, dang it. When it's a fist, we can't shoot it. But there we go. There's both hands. Now we can get the eye, hopefully. There we go. We got it. Okay, well, at least we got one hit. It wasn't a complete waste. Okay, there's one hand. Oh, dang it. Stupid fist. And here comes the giant fist! Reminds me of Patrick when Squidward was the size of a pickle. Okay, got him. Okay, well, at least that, again, at least the jump attack counts for 2. Oh, dang it. Dang it. Okay, there's one. Of course, a fist. Yeah, he does a butt ton of damage, too. He can do up to 3 hearts of damage, depending on how he hits you. Okay, there he is. Oh, there we go. First try, no deaths. Didn't even run out of arrows. Oh, I'm getting a big head in this game. Yeah, that's what you get for drumming and annoying the neighbors. You get put down. That is some of the creepiest death ever. But again, he's dead, so it's hard to care. Well, dead-er. So there we go. Make sure to grab your heart container, because you don't want to come back through here. And let's head and talk to Impa. Our, BFF. We'll bring the hover booties. Why not? We gotta show off our fly kicks, right? I feel like I'm just saying words now. What are kicks? Okay, Impa, what you got for me? Boy with the noble Zelda's Ocarina, as I expected, you have come. Oh, hindsight 2020. I am Impa, one of the Sheikah. I am Princess Zelda's caretaker. We've been over this. And I'm also the sage who guards the Shadow Temple. Alright, at least that's new. We Sheikah have served the royalty of Hyrule from generation to generation as attendants. However, On that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked, and Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Wusses. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. When last I saw you, as we made our escape from the castle, you were just the lad. Now, I see you have become a fine hero. Oh my god, could you imagine Ganon playing an ocarina? How hilarious that would be. Look, there's nothing to worry about. The princess is safe now. Soon, you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she will explain everything. That is when we, the 6 wise ones, will seal up the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. I have to stay here, you know. You go on to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Now I put my power, which should be helpful to you, into this medallion. Which again, really does nothing yet. They always talk about, like, you can carry my power with you. But my attack doesn't go up. What benefit is this token other than an absurd coin collection? There we go. Shadow Medallion. Only got one left. Good old Spirit. Please look out for the princess. Yeah. When I see her, I will let her know. There we go. Back at the graveyard. She didn't even comment on our booties. Super rude. But put on our regular booties, and I think this is where we're going to call it. We took down the Shadow Temple. There's not really much to do afterwards, so till next time. This has been part 19 of our Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time guided walkthrough, where we beat the Shadow Temple. Stay tuned for the next episode as we head to Gerudo Valley and look for a Spirit Temple. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as it'll help the channel grow. Thanks.